When I first got involved with the Salvation Army, I was seeking assistance with my PG&E bill and applied for the PG&E REACH program, which paid my complete balance. I wasn't even aware that the Salvation Army offered many of the support services that they offer, so that was a very enlightening experience.
The Family Service Center is a part of the Salvation Army that helps families that are in need of clothing, food, toys, backpacks, whatever they need for their child for whatever event is coming up. We supply it all here. Well, 13 years ago, I was homeless and heavily into my addiction. I was out doing what addicts do, stealing things, and I knew I had a bunch of warrants out for my arrest. And I went up to a policeman and I started asking him questions. He ran my name and I ended up going to jail. I go back to court to get my sentencing and he says, I'm going to give you one more chance in the Salvation Army.
Here at the Harbor Light Center, we teach people how to live in the macro community by helping them to live in this micro community. I first came to the Salvation Army seeking help, and I didn't know where to go. But I found that there was an organization that was willing to help people with what they needed, and they didn't want a thing from me. And that's hard to find in this world.
A day can look like whatever the needs are in the community. We get people who are trying to get furniture together for their home, people who need help keeping services on, keeping things like a PG&E turned on, people who are being forced to make pretty difficult decisions. A lot of times what my work is to make sure that they understand how they can get help.
Since 1865 in London, England, and since we started in San Francisco in 1883, our mission is to meet people's needs and to tell them the good news. And to me, the good news that we're telling people is that we believe that God loves them, no matter what. And we want to show them that in really practical ways. So everything that the Salvation Army does comes out of that belief.
It kind of actually inspired me and my two daughters to kind of jump in on the volunteer end because we were on the receiving end, and now we would actually like to be a part of the community as a whole and give back to the community in that way.
The Salvation Army doesn't just put a Band-Aid on you and tell you you're fixed. You know, I've been with the Salvation Army for 13 years, and I call it long-term care. I'm an employee now, and I run a program for them. But in the very beginning, I was a client with no hope and no future. They see you through, they'll stay with you until you can stand on your own.